What is this doing in the woods? This is the solar year, or it's a representation of the solar year from the December solstice. All right. So what that means that the December solstice is up here, like midnight on a clock, and time of the year goes around like this, and it comes back here to the December solstice. Right? These 8 lines that extend into the middle represent seasonal transition points. Right? So the summer solstice is this yellow line down here. The spring equinox is this green one. The fall equinox is this reddish one. And then these other 4 ones are what's called the cross quarters. They're the moments that fall between the solstices and the equinoxes. Right? And the colors, the color pattern of this wheel going around sets a meaning for these colors. So what I've done is I've taken that color scheme and I've applied it to all of the circles that happen, or the cycles that happen within a year. Each color block on the outside represents a month. And each color block on the inside represents a lunar month, from new moon to new moon. Within those months as a cycle, right? The days of the month follow this color pattern, right? So the beginning of the month, the days of the month have this color, and then they transition into this color in the middle, the yellowish color. So the 15th of the month is a yellow, right? And then as the month winds down, you move through the red and the purple in the same way that the year, right? So the cycle of the month is following the cycle of the year. Similarly with the moon, right? A new moon I have is this bluish color, and the full moon I have is this yellowish color. And the first quarter of the moon, right, is this green, and the last quarter of the moon is this pinkish. And similarly with the days of the week, Sunday is going to be this color, right? And Monday is going to be over here. Tuesday is going to be this color. Wednesday is going to be yellowish again. And Thursday is going to be this reddish color. And then Friday is going to be kind of in here, this pinkish purplish. And then Saturday is going to be this purple, right? And so the other thing, so that's thing number 1 that I wanted to tell you about. The second thing is, since time moves like a clock hand, right, around the year, that means that each one of these lines that goes out, those all represent moments in time. If we wanted to know what time the full moon is happening, right, and I can see where this full moon line comes in, and it's happening just before, as time moves around this way, right, just before midnight on the 21st, all right? So I can tell that the full moon is going to happen just before midnight on the 21st, right? And these outer lines are calibrated to Pacific Standard Time, right? There's one of these calendars for every single time zone. They're not all made, right? But they would have to be that way because these are calibrated to a specific place on Earth. And so similarly with the equinox moments, right? This equinox moment runs all the way through here, and I can see that it happens a little bit before the final quarter of this lunar cycle, right? Happens about 24 hours before the final quarter of the lunar cycle. And it happens in mid-morning on Thursday, the 22nd of September, right? So that's cool. You can kind of get those moments and the relationship between those moments as it goes around. So that would be the solar year from the December solstice, and primarily coinciding with the year of 2016. Oh yeah, primarily coinciding. It starts on the December solstice, right? December solstice is not January 1st. So the first 10 days of this calendar is 2015. And then 2016 starts when we go around. Right. For me, starting the calendar on a moment that can be observed fairly precisely, right, seemed like an important thing. So that's why I started it on the December solstice. Thanks for watching.